Welcome, you have reached review time with Imperial, and today's review will be the Artifice Girl. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's get into it. So I seen the trailer for this movie, and that's what triggered me to watch it, to see. It looked intriguing. The movie had potential, but then it just dropped dramatically. It had potential. It could have been way better. And maybe they were just trying to tell one story, but it had the potential to be better, in my opinion. So what it is a team of special agents. They discover a revolutionary new computer program to bait and trap online predators. So it starts off with, like it stated, agents. They bring in Gareth, played by Franklin Rich, and Dina and Amos. And Dina is Cindy Nichols, and Amos is David Garrard. So you thinking that they're bringing him in like he's the predator, but you find out that he's been helping their task force. He's been helping their task force to arrest predators online looking for children. And then it's just this long dialogue, and then it gets deeper. You find out that they think that he's been using his daughter online to catch these predators. You find out quickly that he's not using his daughter. That's a AI who's online talking to the predators, and it's CGI, and he's advanced the programming so well that it responds, and if it gets on a difficult question, it'll glitch, and then he'll send a message on what it's supposed to say. And so he tells them pretty much he'll still work with them. They want to do more, so they left the room. When they left the room, the real Cherry is the program, and played by the actress Tatum Matthews. And she starts talking to him not as just the artificial intelligence, but as the real version of the artificial intelligence. So she dumbs down, acts like she's just a computer, a AI in front of Amos and Dina. But to Gareth, she tells her real self. She's far more advanced than she leads on to be. And when she comes in, she already does the probability that they're going to give him everything they want, and he's kind of like struggling in a sense, not real struggling, but he's because he did inherit something from his mom, but struggling in a sense he'd get more so he could do more. And so they came back in, and just like she said, they offered him everything without question. He already said, "Just give me the papers to sign." They like, "You don't want to like basically negotiate or nothing?" He said no, because he pretty much already knew what they was gonna do. So that was the first act. Second act is 15 years later. Dina is dying. She's walking with a crutch, and Amos is. They want to merge with this other company where it gives Cherry, the artificial intelligence, a body, physical body. So Cherry is still playing dumb, like she's not as advanced as she is, and she pretty much told him it's not her priority, and she doesn't have feelings. So Amos is pretty much like, "No, you need to be real with me." So she gives him generic answers, and then he started beating on Garrett, and then the real her came out, and she spoke for the first time in 15 years that she's more than what she's led on to be. And she pretty much talks to them real, and pretty much says she didn't want to get the body because she was afraid of she's not ready for the physical aspect of the real world. So that was the end of the conversation pretty much. And Amos and Gareth left. Then she had a private conversation with Dina, and Dina pretty much told her, admitted that she was dying, and by admitting she was dying, she pretty much told Cherry it was left up to her. What would she do once everybody died off? And so she told Cherry when she's ready to sign off, sign off. So it was a backstory of Gareth while he got into finding child predators, is because he was kidnapped and he had predators, him being housed on a bunch of kids, and they were rescued. Now, they always ask Gareth, why did he choose the looks of Cherry? And he pretty much said it did it on its own. I just gave it little simple things, and the program designed itself. And Dina always questioned that. So fast forward in the third act, it shows a man in a wheelchair picking up some ashes from a church, and he shows up to a house, and you see a girl hooked to some wires, so you knew that was Cherry in a physical form. Now it's the old version of Gareth, played by Lance Henriksen, and so him and Cherry are having a conversation, and they end up eventually get to what happened and when he was little. He ended up giving a story, and she brought up the photo of where her picture came from. And basically, when he was captured, there was another kid in there, and it was a little girl that looked just like Cherry. So that's what she was patterned after. And so what he did was he gave her a chip to get rid of her programming of her primary objective to basically set out to get predators online, and basically gave her free reign to do whatever she wanted to do. Since they will outlive humans, she'd be able to program and create the next wave of artificial intelligence and make them better than what she was. And she already had ones out there. And so they're having this conversation, and she pretty much said that you could have been told me these things, and that was pretty much it. And her last thing, he took that last objective off of her, gave her free reins, and she stated she wanted to dance, and it showed her dancing at the end of the movie, and it was over. So that's where I said, just going over that review right there, it could have been more to it. I thought it was going to be more to it than just that. It could have did less dialogue in the first act, because after the first act, act 2 and 3 just flew by. So too much dialogue, shortened that up and made it more thriller and suspenseful. The trailer makes it look like it was Gary B, maybe another Megan type movie, like, or whatever. But we're not really looking for that either. But we are looking for more storyline. Could have been more storyline. It wasn't. So out of my 4-star rating system, I give this movie a 1.5 out of 4 stars. Could have been better. It's really not worth, in my opinion, your watch. Because it's not really much to it. Only I think the positive is it does show you where the world is going, and the fear of every artificial intelligence movie is that the artificial intelligence will get smarter and smarter than the humans and be able to do more. Only difference is, well, she did abuse her power a little bit. She did, she was able to tap in certain things that she wasn't supposed to be able to, but with her intelligence she could. So basically that's in every artificial intelligence. That's the fear. They're going to get smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter because they can read faster, think faster than the average human, and take in so much more information. And so Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Till next time.